jumping in.
Call-
Push it down.
Calling to order the workshop for the Heritage Commission.
And Chair Arnold and Co-Chair Murphy, it is completely up to you if you would like to do roll call again, we can, however.
No, it's necessary.
I just want to give you guys the option.
Listen, well, we can put the, I guess it'll go in the minutes if there are any minutes
Right.
that we were going to.
I just put under welcome and introduction, your name and your name.
Okay.
Okay, let's see.
So we have several things on the tour. This is the one we used for 2009 tour of historic homes. I like the format, I like the font, I like everything about it. It has our logo at the top. It is large enough that it would get the attention of someone. Obviously, this is really faded, but if it was, bolder, but I like the sepia
We'll have to
kind of.
change the tickets $10 a person.
Right, we'd have to change the amount, and we'd have to change the date, and the time. But that's about really it. I do not have this on PDF.
Okay.
So this would be a matter of taking to someone who could redo this.
Can you scan it in as a PDF?
No, it's too big for anything I have that I can do. But, any print place could do it. I've always used Renaissance Printing in Gainesville, but they're expensive, but they do a great job, and they get it done like in 5 minutes for you. You know what I mean? It's like done and quickly. I think because we only need, how many businesses do we have downtown?
I want to say we have roughly 180
Okay, good.
different businesses.
I'm talking about in the core.
Oh, in the board, probably 14.
Well, we do 40 weeks.
Right, but if we,
That more than covers, I think that's double on double, so say 30.
yeah, if we put this in 30 of the businesses, that ones that would get the most attention, like,
Nutrition Retreat, like the place, Ace Hardware, yeah.
right, and Genesis, and,
Crossroads, they get a lot of people in and out of
right,
Crossroads.
and also and some of the eateries,
Absolutely.
place,
Oh, I have no doubt Johnny's would hang it for
Right.
you, both the,
exactly.
yeah, the pizza places, all that.
So it really comes down to getting this printed. We do have it in the budget, and we do even have it on our agenda to pay for X number of dollars minutes for the Keystone tour of homes. So I think we are good that if we can go anywhere, we can go in town. I'll try them first and see if they can do this, just because we might as well
Do you want to
stay
take a look
local.
at it for a second, look at it?
Yeah.
Just want to see how hard this might be, if I want to take a crack at it. And see if I can recreate this for you.
That would be ideal. There's not much needs to be changed.
There isn't, and do you have another copy of this somewhere?
No. I do not.
Let me take a picture.
Sure.
And then, between today and tomorrow, let me see what I can do, and I'll email you something by Wednesday.
There is one other thing I would love for you to do for me, if you
Mhm.
could. I have a sample letter going to the participating homeowners.
Okay.
Because Carrie and Christine and I all own 3 of the homes, we really only have 3 of the other families, one being the mayor, but she's participating. So the idea would be to have the city logo, the Heritage Commission logo, the date, redo this letter, basically. And Dear Keystone Heights homeowner, but replace it with the owner's name, like Mr. and Mrs. Rogoff. And I have this here, so it'll be 3 separate letters going to these 3 individuals, and then this is the letter, just reiterating,
And do you want a signature spot for you guys?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Oh, you've already got it, yeah.
right, so we already have it here, and then we can just sign it.
Do you have another copy of that?
Yes, I don't know if I have another copy of this. Go ahead and make a copy of that.
Okay, give me just one second, feel free to continue on the discussion or record it, I won't miss anything.
This here, I can just You know, I think what we needed to do for this was make one of those big banners that we said we were gonna do, because it doesn't have a date or time or anything on it, we can use it over and over again. So this was just something, it does not have to be vinyl, this could just be kind of like a poster. So whoever does this could do this, I'm thinking, we just need this a little bit bigger.
And this needs to go,
It's gonna go on an easel in the pavilion,
okay.
kind of like sitting up there, and I have an easel that stands, and we can put that on there and just say, you know, here's the rules, kind of just people walking in. It does have a lot of these rules on the ticket itself. Oh, thank you. And can you tell me when you send that out?
Absolutely, I will, my goal is to send it to you guys for approval, to make sure
Okay.
everything looks good,
Okay.
and then you guys can let me know when you're ready.
Perfect.
I don't wanna overstep my bounds or send something that you guys aren't good with either.
That's great.
You will have both of those items no later than Wednesday, will be a priority,
Okay.
because I know you guys are trying to get this done.
So this here really just needs to be a different size, like a poster size, that's all. So,
And we can use it every year.
we use it every year. Because there's nothing on here, that we would be changing, because every year, the last entry should be at about 3:30,
Yeah.
which gives everybody, 30 minutes, 40 minutes to get back here to the parking lot before it starts to get dusk. So the last thing I needed, really, on this, was to come up with, oh, here it is. Was to come up with this. Again, I just want, was this it? No.
Was the colorful, was that just a flyer for the event?
Yeah, we just need like a poster of this.
Okay.
So larger, like a poster size, you know?
Now, I do know, if you like that exact one, I do
Yeah.
know Coffee Cabana has the ability to blow it up to blueprint size, if you
Perfect.
like that.
That's,
And I want to say she charges maybe $4.50 per copy, but I could be misspeaking. 'Cause
we
it's
only
been-
need one.
Yeah, she would be able to take that document and blow it up to blueprint size for you.
And what's blueprint size?
I want to say that's like 3 foot by 4 foot. I mean, she can go up to that big. is what
That's what I want.
Yeah, she
Oh,
would be able to do
no,
that for you, absolutely.
Copy command, right down here.
Yes, ma'am?
Perfect. Done and done. Okay, now we're on to this one. So we wanted something, a version of this, and I can write the copy and the thank you to the women's club and all of this inside. I need this piece, the historian piece. Okay, I need for each of the 6 homes, something more than just this.
Okay, so give me an approximate size.
If we can get maybe
I mean,
even
how many?
1 or 2 paragraphs
2 paragraphs?
at the most.
Well, the only,
And what I wanted to do, and I think we talked about this before, was have a picture of the home the way it looks here, right? And then a picture of the home the way it looks now. So that people, when they opened up their booklet, since almost all homes, with the exception of this one, really, and yours maybe,
I don't have any photos.
okay.
There are never been photos. That's my little carrots.
That's incredible.
They're out there somewhere, or someone's thrown them away. Right. I have, and you know, I mean, I have tried my darndest, but I do know that they have to be out there somewhere. I'm finding old photos all the time. I have some with the house in the background, like the Weaver house, my house is in the background of that one. And I've got another one that shows Carrie's house in the background.
I know you took photos of a lot of the homes, for the Facebook page, where we have the old photo and then we have the new photo. So I wanted to do both of those here, and then that would give us another whole side, right? Because we can have the 2 photos, and then we can put, who owned it originally, the Lawrence home, right? And then we can put underneath now, it's the home of Dave and I got road wrong. And then we,
Right. Yeah, the Cadman one was the only one that doesn't have a lot of this, I mean, he was an insurance salesman, it was his second marriage, I can't believe it, you know? Yeah, and there's not a lot, you know, there's not a lot to those people, they
that's all we need though.
Yeah.
I mean, some are not gonna be, like, the Lawrence home, obviously, there's gonna be 3 paragraphs. And maybe you know, the Cadman house has 1 sentence, it doesn't matter. But it's just that we have more than it's, oh, this is the Lawrence house, here's the address, and it was built. So we still wanna have the craftsman and the type of property it is, whether it's Spanish and Bible or, you know, craftsman bungalow, or Spanish mission, we also want the photos, and we already have photos.
yes.
So,
And I've already had a file on each one of the houses.
Right. So that's what I need. And then I'll come up with the special thanks to City Keystone Heights and, you know, Women's Club and blah, 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 and the members of the Heritage Commission. And that's kind of what I want to do with this. And then these, we need at least, if we're selling 200 tickets, we need at least 220 of these, just of the brochures.
Did we already allocate the money?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
So we have the money for this, and it's probably only gonna be 6 or 7 pages, it's not gonna be like this.
You stated about 220, you think, might be needed of those?
Yeah,
Oh, I see, that's in all.
Right. right.
So, yeah, there's, how much of ours will we have?
No.
Okay.
So keep in mind that the St. Augustine, I actually just bought tickets for theirs yesterday. They're now $45.
Oh,
And the garden comes, it is the first, I think it's the Sunday, first Sunday in December, I want to say the 8th. It's the 8th.
And you said their tour is quite expensive. I mean, I
It's
know
6
we're.
homes.
Okay.
It's 6 homes. They do have the advantage of the trolley.
Okay.
So they hook up with the trolley, so the trolley takes people on and off with their ticket.
So it's on a Sunday?
It's on Sunday,
In December, the 8th?
the 8th. And you can just call the Garden Club of St. Augustine, Google them, and it'll come up Juros. Yes. Click on it, and you can buy them right there.
I'll go with my sister.
I go with my daughter every year,
Well,
it's been our tradition.
John loves history, but he has a bit of little PTSD. And so whenever
Doesn't like when we get online and then they.
you know, you get in that crowd, he'll wanna go, but then once he gets in there, then he starts, you know.
Yeah, you get a little nervous, and so people get a little close, they don't get
Yeah.
online, you know?
So the Garden Club of the Lakes, we're using the Women's Club, but the Garden Club of the Lakes, we asked them, and they weren't able to do it this year, which is why I asked the Women's Club. But in St. Augustine, the Garden Club of St. Augustine is massive, and I mean, they have 200 members plus, right? And they all are broken down into these different little chapters, and then those people put on, and they actually decorate all of those. So it's very, very different. They also make over $50,000 for the Garden Club.
Wow.
And literally the day after the tour, they start planning for next year.
So that's their big
It's
ticket.
their big, big, big item.
Okay.
And they even give, like, every single house, they say who decorated it. Thank you for the Adelphus Circle, or the Dandelion, or the Rose people, or, you know, because they have all these, the Sunshine Circle. So,
Is it chance for sponsors to get their name out there for the houses, you know?
yeah, and every single garden club in St. Augustine, because members, they have these circles of people that are really into roses, and people that are really into bromeliads, and people that are really into blah, blah, blah. And so those people in those circles take a house,
And they do it every day.
and they do it, and then you'll just see, oh my gosh, this is the sunshine, or this is the rose garden, circle, because the whole house is just stunned.
What you're saying is one day I do need to fork out the money and go.
Oh,
and do
gosh,
it.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, apparently it's only December 8th, you've only got one day to push
Right, only.
Well, being a Sunday afternoon, everybody's finished with church, you just have to drive, you have to drive over there.
And that's fine. It's not I like the drive. It's a good chance to see the ocean.
And the homes-
A1A is nice to
I
drive.
love to drive.
Yeah, and the homes they're done, they're really, they're old. They all are historic homes, but, St. Augustine has so many to choose from.
If their home tour is anything like their Christmas tour of lights,
Oh,
I will enjoy
yeah.
it.
I have
Is that
that
level.
level?
And that is so, just parking for something like that.
It is insanity trying to get there to find parking. Me and my husband
Well,
have to get there like 3 hours.
Just
in
go
advance.
directly, honestly, just go directly to the parking garage. And it's gonna tell you as you drive up how many spaces are left available.
Oh, fantastic.
Which
It's like
is
the
great.
Disney one.
Yes.
Yeah, but I haven't found, I've been there twice, and I have not found parking available there, even going early. Because I tried to take John to that, but then we got trapped in the car in the traffic, and we talked about, he was like, and I'm not bringing him back.
But I have not been since they started to exhume the ship at that cross section. I haven't been since. It's been a little over a year since I've been in there. St. Augustine. The people that visit, it's very, very busy.
Yeah.
I've got a niece who has
Around
a little
Christmas, too.
historic hotel there. Yeah. Megan, yeah, she has, it's Casa de Hernandez.
Oh, I know exactly what, okay, cool.
Yeah,
Very
that's
cool.
my niece Megan. Her husband,
Nice.
yes.
Oh, wow.
Runs in the family.
Look at that. So anyway, this is what we need to work on. So if you can send me, it's just the
Right.
6.
Yeah, that's
And then I'll take care of the rest of it.
that's not a problem, I'll see where I get.
And then whenever I get to do these things, I'll go to the same people to do this. So that's it, that's all.
I can come up with, a photo, an older photo of my house that doesn't have the porch on it.
Oh, that's a good, yeah, use that
The old
one.
one, the
Yeah.
porch.
Yeah.
Now for Gary, I don't think, I can zoom in on the one that I have that has her, because they have matching porches.
Oh,
Those houses originally.
I really thought that house was a goner.
Well, the one that she's taken over now, the
Yeah.
Lakeview house, they were working on it and removing trees and leveling out the ground and everything. It's not in as bad a shape as Palmetto Inn, or Inn at Palmetto, was. It's, but I tell you what, that's a labor of love. To take something, everything has to be replaced, everything. But that's the reason why this is so important, is to attract the kind of people that will do it, We really want to elevate the prestige of owning one of those homes.
Right.
So that people will spend the money